Hi everybody, it's your girl Tofu. We are back today with some more Life is Strange Before the Storm. Before we get started, let's just take a moment to appreciate the scenery. Like, look at it. It's desolate. Hopeless, even. It just looks sad. You can see, like, stuff is singeing. There's, like, steam coming off of it. Or smoke. Probably not steam. Yeah, probably smoke. Okay, this is the second. Okay, the second thing. The second before we get started is I want to give a huge shout out to our friend and patron, Craig/Wump. Dude, thank you so much for being a sponsor, patron of this channel. It means so much to me. It makes us able to do these like every single day, and I appreciate it so much. So thank you for being a patron. All right, let's see what's happening. I'm not going to sit up straight for a while because honestly I'm kind of tired and I just want to sit comfortably. So I'm not even sure if you can see my face, but actually you can. We're fine. We're good. But this is comfy, okay? Like my feet are like right here. I'm so sorry. They aren't cute socks.
Previously,
I should have worn cuter
Life
socks.
is Strange Before the Storm.
I felt like my dad's been lying about something for a while. I didn't know what it was.
There is plenty of blame to go around.
What does that mean?
You forced my hand. This is a consequence of your actions, Chloe.
We both agree that the best thing for everyone at this stage is for me to move in.
In a million years, I never thought you'd choose David over me.
Hey!
Blackwell's done with me. I can't go home anymore. Is this junkyard all I've got left?
Drew runs Oxy for Damon. Go to Drew's room, find the money, and I'll meet you to pick it up.
Whatever you do, don't open the door.
Oh, I want my fucking money!
Juliet is waylaid. That infernal inferno is
Alas!
closing down the roads and robbing us of our
My favorite part of last
fucking
episode.
chance.
I swear to thee, we shall fly beyond this isle. The corners of the world are mere prologue. What sayest thou to my most hopeful wish?
Yes. Let's leave. For real. If you don't mean this, it's just making me feel like shit that this life you're describing isn't going to happen. What would it take to convince you? Why can't you just tell me the fucking truth?
Rachel, that woman you saw, that wasn't my mistress. That was your mother.
I swear to God they were kissing though in that scene, so I'm not sure how they aren't having an affair. Maybe they were just hugging, but it looked like kissing to my eyeballs, so I mean, whatever.
I want to tell you all of it. But are you sure that Chloe should be here for...
Chloe, stay.
Fuck.
Of course. In every way that matters, Rose is my wife and your mother. But the woman you saw at the Overlook, her name is Sarah. Your birth mother.
Oh, we're gonna get some backstory. Oh, never mind.
I'm going to tell you everything, Rachel.
Oh,
Everything
maybe.
I've shielded you from for so long. But the truth can be hard to look at. Is this really something you're ready for?
So dramatic.
Chloe,
I'm here. I'm here for you.
I'm right here. Good. I need you.
When I was in high school, There was one person everyone adored. Her teachers, her friends. Sarah was everyone's favorite.
This is some real backstory. Oh my god, like, Sarah, everyone wanted to date her. Like, I'm sorry, it's not funny. It's kind of a dramatic moment, but like, I just think it's kind of funny. I'm sorry.
Every boy wanted to date her. I could barely believe it when she picked me. Sometimes, I think that's what kept me blind for so long.
Oh, I don't want to look at courtship yet, do I? Is there anything else?
She was so beautiful, just like you.
She was so alive, so passionate about everything. Early on, though, I realized I wasn't enough for her. While
That's
the
so
rest
sad.
of us were pursuing college, careers, families, Sarah wasn't looking for any of that. She was looking for escape. I only saw what I wanted to see, until it was almost too late.
Totally looks like
Sarah
Rachel.
became pregnant. I thought it would solve everything. And it did. For a little while. Becoming your father was the greatest moment of my life. There was so much love, but I was still blind.
This all feels like someone else's life.
It's so
Whatever
creepy that
happens,
she's just
Rachel,
dancing by herself now.
I'm here.
However much she loved you then, it wasn't enough. For Sarah, the need to escape was always there. For over a year, I tried to help her. I made myself believe that she was still a good person. That no matter what happened, she would never do anything to hurt you. I was wrong. Eventually, I saw her for who she really was. A destructive person. Someone who could never be satisfied by anyone or anything. Even the love of her own daughter. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do. So I made a choice. I was never going to let her harm you again. What you saw at the Overlook, Rachel, it was true. We kissed. It was the saddest kiss of my life. It was a kiss goodbye. I told her that I was happy for her. That she felt like she'd gotten her life together. Finally. But she didn't get to just decide one day to be a mother. Not after what she'd done. But after all the people she hurt, all the lives she destroyed, I told her she'd been given the greatest gift in the world. The chance to be your mother. And she squandered it. It pained me to hurt her like that. But I'd do it again, and again, and again, to keep you safe.
Okay. Well, sounds so bad. But I love saying bad things, and I love talking about it with you guys later. And okay, you know that complaint I had at the beginning of this, kind of when Rachel just kind of fucking lost it completely, and she just set a forest on fire because her dad was cheating on someone else, and I was like, this seems so dumb and kind of bratty, and I mean normal, like it seems like a thing that could happen to you or me or like literally anyone else, like it's a very normal everyday thing that happens, but her reaction to it wasn't normal or everyday. That's kind of how I feel about what just happened. Like I honestly thought there was gonna be like murders or something, the way they set me up for that, and it was just like a normal everyday thing. Like yes, it's sad and yes, it's shitty, but I'm also like, it just felt a little like unnecessary, a little over the top, a little too dramatic for what happened. Okay, the mom liked drugs. She chose the drugs over the kid, and she wanted the kid back at some point because she got her shit together, and people either say yes to that or they say no to that, and kid finds out or doesn't find out, or I'm like, okay, well, again, very sad and everything. Like, I don't want to be insensitive to the fact that this is a shitty situation. I'm just saying that I kind of feel the way I did back in episode 1, which is, I'm kind of like, all of that? For that? Like, I'm just like, the reaction to it is just so explosive, or so like, again, like, I don't know what else to say. It's just dramatic, and it just seems a little too dramatic. Like, okay, like, maybe there's something else. We'll find out. I honestly thought someone was gonna die, or like, some shit. I've been waiting for it. I mean, Life is Strange 1 was so dark, and then we get this. I'm sorry. It's so, I don't mean to be rude, and I don't mean to be insensitive.
The first time you've seen her or spoken with her in 15 years?
No. I send her money every single month. It's our arrangement.
But now, she wants to see me?
Yes. But Rachel, it cannot be.
What the fuck? Okay, there's the something I was waiting for. Like, come on, you can't just like tell her all that and just say, no, you can't see her. I mean, that's just shitty. That's just fucking rude. Like, let it be the kids' decision. I mean, maybe they can decide it when they're 18, I guess, and they're like, what, 16 here or whatever? I don't know. I think it's really shitty to come out with the truth, but not give them the choice to do something about it. Like, if she wants to meet the mom, fine. Like, meet the mom. She'll decide on her own terms if she doesn't want a relationship. Like, this is kind of like a personal, like, this ties in very personally to me and my story, and I just think it's so super shitty if the, like, one parent decides not to tell the child about, you know, other fucking parents, or when they do tell them, like, they're like, no, I forbid it because I'm a piece of fucking shit. Like, even if they have, like, a good fucking reason, like, that's something, like I would have liked to have the choice of making, or, like, my mother wouldn't let me, I'm sorry, time to get personal, guys. Like, skip ahead if you don't care, but, like, my mother wouldn't let me talk to my sisters or my brother, like, and they're, like, 10 years, like, I would say like 6 to 10 years older than I am. So like there was a pretty like big age gap. But she let them visit me once, and then she wouldn't let me have a relationship with them. And it's not because they were bad or anything. They're nice people. They're great people. I love them. We have a chat. We all chat about stuff, although I have been neglecting them a little bit, but I love them. Like, they're great people. I love visiting them. And it's so cool to grow up as the only child and then know that you have a family who have your same mannerisms and have your same like I don't know, like metabolism. Like, it's so weird. We all like joke about how we can all eat a lot and still stay like pretty like tiny. Like, it's just like, or we all look pretty similar. Like, it's so cool to me growing up as an only child to have that family. And I thought it was really fucking shitty that my mother just tried to control everything and not let me have that choice to pursue a relationship with people. I can see the parents' point of view, thinking that, oh, they're just doing it to protect, and like, if you're 18 you can choose. But I also feel like I was cheated out of so much time that I could have had with my siblings and my family. Like, if I had gotten hurt by my siblings when I was like 10, right, I'd be like, Mommy, they're so mean. Poor me. Like, and then my mom would take steps to protect me from there. But like, I would have had the choice to like be around my fucking siblings or whatever. Or maybe if I was 16 or something. But like, she just instead just like completely blocked me from an entire part of my history and my family. So I think it's particularly shitty the avenue this is going down. I mean, we'll see what happens. I have this thing where I just like start talking because I'm like, oh, I think it's going to go in this direction, and it just doesn't go in that direction at all. But I just think it's super fucking shitty if this is the direction that it is indeed going through to. It's shitty. Like, I'm just... It's not that, like, end of the world that it happened. It's just, like, the lack of... I like choices. And in The Last of Us, it would have been fucking great if Ellie, you know, would have made that choice. Or she probably would, like, if she was just given a choice. But they didn't. They just fucking took the girl, right? And here, like, they're not even going to give Rachel probably a choice to see the mom or meet the mom. This is just depressing. Holy shit. I don't know. Like, so this is like, I don't mean to be insensitive about like how, I guess I'm when I talk about it, it's kind of like blasé, I guess, but like, I'm not expressing this very well. Okay. Shitty situation. The way it was set up was a little too dramatic, but I like where it's going right now. Like, this is some good stuff. We'll see where it takes us. Also, fun fact, my mom and I don't talk anymore. My siblings and I talk a lot, though. That wasn't even a fun fact. What am I doing? Should I re-record this? That's a lot of work. I'm just gonna keep it in. I can always, like, put the video on private if it gets, like, a little bit controversial. Okay. Or a little bit, like, too much personal. Okay. Why not?
Why not? If that's what Rachel wants.
Drug addiction is a disease. It afflicts everyone, not just the addict. I will not allow you to be victimized by her disease again.
Even if that's true, Rachel could still meet her.
And maybe the fact that she wants to see me means she's gotten better.
Maybe so. But consider that for 15 years, she's preferred that money to you.
That's
Rachel.
That's so mean.
I think I need to lie down.
I still don't like the dad. I didn't like him to begin with. I still don't really like him now. I know his heart is... I feel like parents almost always try to do what they think is best, but they fail! It's just a failure right here. Oh my god. He just wants to keep her from getting hurt more, I guess, but like... There has to be a better way than this. She's just gonna resent your ass for the rest of her fucking life, James.
I can't leave Rachel to deal with this alone.
Yo, have I looked at all of this? Oh, shit, I don't remember.
Rachel only knew half the truth when she set that fire.
Okay.
What if she'd known everything? This must be hard for you too, Mr. Amber.
It could be far worse. My biggest fear is that Rachel will try to meet Sarah. I've dreaded it.
So that's why you never told her?
You have no idea what pain Sarah's caused. Her addiction has led her to do...
Okay, sorry. I do this so much. Okay. I just want to take a moment to appreciate the poeticism. Is that a word? Poeticism? I want to take a moment to appreciate the poeticism of the fact that Rachel's mom was a drug addict. That's how she lost Rachel, and drugs are kind of a huge part of how Rachel loses her own life and dies. Because without the drugs, she wouldn't have been in that situation. I mean, no, Rachel didn't take them, but like they drugged her, or Nathan drugged her and then killed her, right? So I just think there's something really poetic about that, as sad as it is. But in terms of storytelling, that's a really good, juicy tidbit. Okay,
Terrible
I'm done.
things. I don't want Rachel to go through any of that.
Well, obviously Square would just be the, like, easy question, but I want to ask the difficult question. I want the tea spilled. I want to know what's up.
I don't understand. Are you afraid that Sarah would do something to Rachel?
I don't think she would deliberately harm anyone. But addicts can cause tremendous harm without meaning to.
Yeah. But Rachel's not a baby anymore.
Listen to me. Sarah brought criminals and drug dealers into our home.
You're not living
She
with her
put
anymore, though.
Rachel in serious danger just to chase her habit.
Do you
Yeah,
think
15 years
Sarah
ago. What
is
about now?
involved with any of the drug dealers around here?
Oh yeah, she
It
is
wouldn't
involved now.
surprise me if she were. That's who she is.
Didn't we yell at him previous to this at the dinner table? I swear to God, we yelled at him. We were like, yeah, she and I like share the same drug dealer. I swear to God, we yelled something like that at him. So I'm not sure why Chloe just asked that question and why he just responded like he doesn't really know, but he assumes like she does. She is intertwined in the drug messings of Arcadia Bay. And I'm like, we literally yelled that at you at a dinner table. I'm like fairly certain. So I'm not sure what's happening there. Okay.
I believe Rachel trusts you more than anyone else right now.
Is this where you ask me to manipulate Rachel into doing what you want?
This is where I ask you to do as your conscience dictates. But please, put my daughter's safety first.
I don't think we need to be sassy. We can just say I will in a probably sassy voice. I think that will suffice.
That is something I will always do.
She's so young. You are too. But I know you've experienced loss. Protect her from that. Please.
You can't just keep protecting someone
I'll
from
do what I
loss,
can.
thinking that like somehow they will never experience it. Like that doesn't even make sense. Like at some point, everyone in their life will experience loss to some degree in some capacity. Like you can't just like fucking protect someone from it and just think if you keep protecting them, they will never experience it. Like I'm surprised at like 15, 16 years old, these people haven't experienced like tremendous loss already. I mean, like Rachel should have. I mean, she kind of did. I mean, she kind of is right now. I mean, Chloe has, like other people have, and like it just seemed like maybe if Rachel was still like 10, maybe I could get it, but she's fucking 15 years old. You know, the first thing she's gonna do when she's 18 is look her mom up and try to get in contact, right? So like I don't even get it. I don't get parenting. And people are like, oh well, you won't get parenting until you're a parent yourself. Fuck you. No, like there are good parents and there are bad parents, and I think this is a prime example of particularly bad parenting. Like you're just gonna keep someone from something long enough, they're just gonna seek it out as soon as they can. Or you could introduce it in a safe environment. Like literally, you could have you could supervise the meetings because Rachel is still a minor, and she could meet her mother, who she wants to, I think, under the supervision of her own parents. Instead, you're just forbidding it outright, which has forbidding anything ever actually worked? Like, I don't think it has ever actually worked. Like, even in the fucking Bible, it doesn't work, you know? Like, I forbid you do this. Oh, great, let me do it. Like, that's just kind of the way things go, right? And I feel like most of the time I play Life is Strange, I'm just ranting about bad parenting. I don't even, I'm so sorry. It's fun to talk about these things for me. It's probably not fun to listen to, but it's so dumb. Like, they could have the power to introduce Sarah into Rachel's life controlled in a safe environment, in a safe way, but instead they're like, we're just gonna deprive you of what you want, and then when you turn 18 or whatever, you're just gonna go after it as much as you fucking want, and then it will be not controlled, it might not be safe, and we have no control over it. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do, and that sounds like a great idea to us because we're parents and we want to protect you. Like, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry.
I care about her too, you know?
I know. Thank you.
I started this episode so excited, and then like 5 minutes in, I was just like, fuck. It's gonna be one of those episodes where I'm just complaining the entire time.
Mrs. Amber.
I think it's Rose at this point, considering everything.
Okay, I'm so sorry. We're never gonna get through any of this episode. Can I just say what a good sport Rose is being about this entire thing? Like, imagine you start dating a person or marry a person, and then they're like, yeah, by the way, I have a daughter. And you're like, okay, cool, sure. And then you're like, the mother was a drug addict. Okay, cool, sure. I still send her money every month. Okay, cool, sure. And I kissed her trying to say goodbye because she's finally got her life, like, in order, and she wants to meet the daughter that you've now raised for the last, like, 13 years of your life. Okay, sure. Like, Rose is being a great sport about this. I just want to say that much.
Okay. Rose.
Let's ask her if she needs help.
Do you
Everything
need
looks very
help
destroyed.
With anything?
That's very kind of you. Could you get out the broom for me? It's in the breezeway. Door to the left of the fridge.
This woman is so sad. I feel so bad. That was such a bad rhyme. I've never heard the term breezeway used before.
Hey. Cool graphic.
Oh, it's so
Rachel
cute.
is really getting rid of this?
I'll try to stop pausing for the rest of this episode. I will try.
Here you go.
Thank you. I'm really quite glad that you're here.
They're like the same, basically.
I'm glad too.
You've had to cope with much worse, I know. I'm grateful Rachel has someone as strong as you. How are you doing, Chloe?
How am I doing?
Your generation loves to talk about how awkward different things are. Well, this must be pretty awkward, I'd imagine.
Damn, she knows me so well. And our generation. I don't want to make them feel more guilty than they honestly probably already do, so I can just say square.
I guess I'm not great. Rachel and I were really happy a few hours ago, and now...
Maybe you can see why James wanted to keep this a secret. There are...
James should have told Rachel and primed her for this back when she was 6 years old or something. Be like, well, this isn't your actual mom, but this is the mom who raises you. Fun story. And then he'll just like expose more details as she matures and is able to handle the truth. You don't like, or you either tell, like, because like if you tell the truth like straight up to a 6-year-old, yo, your mom was a drug addict and she didn't love you, or like she cared more about drugs than she did to get, like, what the fuck? You don't tell a 6-year-old that. I think you I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I think you gradually, you make sure that they know from the beginning that that isn't their actual mother, and as they ask more questions, you answer them as age appropriately as you can, and so by the time there's no big reveal. By the time they're whatever age, it's just, they just know more gradually, and they accept it, and it's not like weird for them. But now it's weird because James made it weird and decided to make a stupid decision. Like, you know what I want to do? This is James. I'm pretending to be James. You know what I think we should do? We should just like not tell the truth. I'm pretty sure I'm an attorney, and we should just like not tell the truth. We should just like withhold it, because I think in the long run that's really gonna help us. And in the end, like, telling the truth never gets you anywhere. Like, lying is where it's at, or withholding is where it's at. Like, maybe it's because no, this is so bad. I was like, maybe it's because it's an attorney that, like, this was his approach, because it works in his field. He could be a perfectly, like, fine attorney, you know? Like, I don't know. Attorneys aren't slimy or sleazy. They're great. They're good at their jobs. But, like, sometimes I think there's a bug on me. Oh shit, I think it was just a hair. Never mind. I'm going crazy. Fuck. Oh, hi, Loki. He's so cute. Sorry. So sorry. There are some attorneys, sometimes, who aid in withholding the truth. I don't know what kind of attorney James is, but it's just like a little itty-bitty theory, you know? But seriously, the cat is so cute right now. He's all curled up and his little eyeballs are shut and his paws and his little toe beans are just like crossed. It's super adorable.
Many painful things about Rachel's past, including my own role in hiding the truth.
We know James lied, so let's talk about something else.
Sarah shouldn't have taken money over seeing her daughter.
You know, I am so thankful to her that she did. It gave me the opportunity to be Rachel's mother. I never knew how much I could love someone until I had Rachel.
But hearing the truth after all...
I'm so sorry. Another, like, little plot hole. Like, I don't think any child... I think every child in the world would be, like, at some point, ask or, want to find out. Oh, like, not necessarily want to find out, but, like, it would generally become, like, disclosed information, what hospital you were born at, or what time, or there would be a birth picture of your mom holding you, and if none of those get answered, you get a little suspicious, if you know what I mean. Like, my friends' parents, they had, like, pictures of all that shit, right? And then there was, like, my parent, I was like, did I come from your tummy, mommy? And then she just told me, no, you came from my heart. I'm like, the fuck that mean? Like, what does that mean, ho? Like, like, she didn't tell me for a while after that. She did tell me eventually that, like, I was adopted and that she was biologically my aunt. But, like, I feel like kids are naturally curious, and that if Rachel had been to any other friend's house or been around any other people long enough, she would have suspected something was amiss, and then she would have asked her parents about it. Like, this just doesn't seem realistic to me. I like how I just complain half the time that this game is too realistic, and then the other half of the time I complain that it's not realistic enough. Okay, I want to apologize for all the talking. I just have a lot of things to say. I'm just, like, densely unpacking this episode for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's so personal to me. But I'm sorry if it's annoying. I just think one of the best things about Life is Strange is how it manages to bring up other topics and talk about them. So maybe, like, this is good. Maybe I should just stop complaining that they use this as, like, a plot device really dramatically in the beginning of this episode. Because, like, it's actually prompting discussion, I guess, and that's something that I love about Life is Strange, so I'm not sure why I'm complaining about it now that I think of it. I low-key think I need to re-record this. I'm so sorry, guys. I just have so much to say about these like topics, and I'm so sorry. I hope you guys have some weird things to say in the comments to make me feel a little bit better about how personal I got in this episode, and how I hope the interruptions don't kill you too much. Then again, this game is a little bit older. I mean, 1 year older, but like, you guys have probably seen or played it by yourselves by now. And that's why I feel even more comfortable, I guess, talking about this, is because if you wanted to just watch the gameplay without any talking, you'd fucking watch the gameplay without talking. Like, you just type in Life is Strange no commentary on YouTube and something would probably pop up. But I think that you come to the channel and you watch some of these to hear my thoughts about it. So there's just been some extra thoughts today, but like, you guys already know what happens, and it's not ruining my experience, because I know some of you are always like worried about how like my experience of the game, but this actually improves my experience, is just talking about it. I'm rambling.
All these
I'm sorry.
years hurt Rachel more than anything.
I'm not happy with James for the whole way this came out.
You're not happy with James? What about what he did at the Overlook?
It might be hard for you to understand, but after 13 years of marriage, I'm not threatened by what happened.
You're right. I don't understand.
You don't have to worry about me or James. Rachel's the one who needs you right now.
Do you think Sarah is dangerous?
I've never met her, so I don't know. But I'm inclined to trust my husband. His entire life is about keeping people safe. Rachel's extremely fortunate to have him as her father.
Thanks.
Thank you, Chloe.
Is it just me, or does the mom talk like this? And she just pauses every so often for no particular reason. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm in a mood today, guys. Whew. It's a mood. There is definitely a mood today. I'm feeling it. Oh shit. I just cut her off. Oh well. I'm gonna put a disclaimer in the description of this video again. Gotta love these opening sequences though. These introductions to the game. Oh crap, this is the last episode. No! It's the last episode and then it's over. I'll have no Life is Strange to play.
Rachel? I need some way to show Rachel that I'm here for her.
I'm sorry, it's just really funny. It's not funny, it's just a mechanic of the game, but it makes me laugh because, like, imagining a real person writing on their hand, "Be here for Rachel," because you have to remind yourself to be there for someone. I'm so sorry. It's a mood today,
Rachel
guys. It's a
knows how to
mood.
make a dinky lamp look cool.
It does look kind of cool. Maybe it was an old flannel that she didn't like anymore. Looks cool though.
Rachel's surrounded by so much love, yet she seems so alone.
Maybe Rachel's just depressed. To our wonderful daughter on the night of her first show. Break a leg. We love you, Mom and Dad. Oh, maybe Rachel's probably just like a free spirit, craving adventure, and she doesn't want to be tied down by like the simplicities of a simple life, I guess, you know? Like, she just wants more out of life. Maybe she's just not depressed. I'm like diagnosing her. I'm not fucking psychiatrist or psychologist or a counselor.
Makes sense that Rachel needs 2 signs to contain her awesomeness. I shall call her Lion Crab from now on.
Sounds like a hashtag to me. Hashtag lion crab. It's a mood.
Cool light.
Oh,
this
it is cool.
light needs more light.
Just turn off the other light and then it will be more apparent.
Wonder what I could find around here to brighten up that nightlight.
I don't know what could brighten it up. Turning this light off so that there's contrast. Alright. Did we look at this?
Rachel
I don't think we
has
did.
so many inspirations. She can barely keep them all contained.
She craves adventure and something more in life. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. Audrey Hepburn. I love Audrey Hepburn. So fun story. I was obsessed with Audrey Hepburn, and then I met my siblings, and I found out they were obsessed with Audrey Hepburn, and I hadn't talked to them. I hadn't seen them. So now we know that like a love of Audrey Hepburn is like in our DNA, which is so fucking cool to me. The beginning is always today. Mary Wollstonecraft. What a cool name. Let us think the unthinkable. Let us do the undoable. Let us prepare to grapple with the ineffable itself and see if we may not F it after all. Douglas Adams. I have no idea what that means. Is it well that I should with to leave this dreary world behind, seeking for your fair utopia, which perchance I may not find? That just sounds dirty, Henry. That just sounds dirty. Kiss me, Kate, at the promenade. Once upon a time, at the forum, at the Paradiso, the Glass Menagerie, at the Weber Playhouse.
The yin and badass yang of Rachel Amber.
Above all, remember you are loved. Before all else, be armed. Machiavelli. I dig it. I really do.
We were so close to making our break last night. Now
you die.
Is there a section on how to walk 4s through batshit crazy family drama? No?
Individualist. Type 4, the individualist. Creative, sensitive, independent, can be prone to melancholy and self-indulgence. The best thing for a 4 is to learn how to let go of feelings from the past and focus on the potential that the future holds. I was one of these. I definitely wasn't Peacemaker. I don't remember which one I was. Or maybe I'm thinking of a different chart. I swear to God it looked familiar like this one though. Kind of hippie looking.
May you always be safe. Sure. But from who?
From pain, maybe. Can I just say how large that first aid kit, that emergency, it's not first aid. That's a very large emergency kit. What did you do? Give that to her for her birthday? To ward off people like Sarah, here's an emergency kit.
I could get grades like this. I just don't want to.
Excellence personified, unfailingly insightful and dedicated, indefatigable. I've never heard that word. Fatigable? Indefatigable of mind and spirit, an absolute star pupil, the light of Dionysus, brightly shone. I've only read that word in like Percy Jackson and the Olympians, so I actually have never really known how to pronounce it. I think they pronounced it in the movie, but I try not to remember the movies as much as humanly possible, so I don't fucking know. Perfect attendance. I like how that's all the phys ed teacher just says. Perfect attendance. I guess that's all they can say, except positive attitude, I suppose. What a nice looking laptop.
Miss Arcadia doesn't. Weird.
Is she Miss Arcadia? I don't know. Dear Miss Arcadia, what's the real deal with that fire north of town? And when's it going to come down here and incinerate us all in a fiery hug of death? Asking for a friend. Bros before bronies. First. No. Didn't the fire start the day after Firewalk was here? This is a strange one, friends. ABFD sources say they've never seen anything like it. No idea where it came from. No idea why it's lasted this long. Total mystery. Time to put on your tinfoil hats and start speculating. Ask Miss Arcadia. There's a dragon with matches that's loose on the town. Dead fan. Prescott's like 50% serious. A lady Ephrodite. Why only 50? Prescott's are shady as shit. You'd really put this past them? They probably had some incriminating evidence to burn. Or better yet, bodies. Not to mention the chemtrails I drop all over the town. Highly flammable. No for nothing. Forever. Occam's razor people. Just some kids getting high in the woods. As for the weirdness, this town is weird. What else is new? Nothing for... No for thing forever. But why male models? We are built on an Indian burial ground, are we not? Native people's burial ground. And no, we're not. Get it? Legalize organ movement, how to get involved. Next topic, Blackwell tuition spike. It's coming. Okay.
I think Rachel could use another subject. But which one?
Oh, so anatomy would be a penis, and marijuana would be herbology. Let's do a penis. Or vagina. I don't want to discriminate against the other genitals.
That's the one.
Oh, God. Why do I talk? Oh, my God.
And that Rachel could have any study partner she wanted. Not that I would
Oh, we
let
didn't.
her.
After all that. When she said graffiti, I thought she was actually going to draw a fucking picture in the box. She didn't. She wrote something. Anatomy. Where do babies come from? Show and tell. That's hilarious. It's a pretty rose.
At least she'll have something from tonight.
It's in a water bottle. That's adorable.
Even you, Willie, couldn't come up with the tragedy Rachel's going through.
What's a tragedy is James not telling
Rachel's
her sooner.
really into stars. I wonder if it's her way of feeling connected. I bet Rachel would rather be anywhere but here.
Yet somehow she's forced to stay here for like another 3 years after this, and then dies here. Do things like that just like ever depress you? Because they depress
Maybe
me.
I can make the world a less scary place. Back on the train, I said...
I thought it'd be weird to put something that she said, like, let's do something new. She already has enough of herself. Oh, I like that. I really do. Picture.
I've heard that Rachel and Nathan hang out sometimes, but it still seems hard to believe.
He actually looks happy. Her nose kind of reminds me of a rabbit nose. It's kind of cute.
I can't imagine what Rachel is thinking right now. I want her to tell me when she's ready.
I bet Rachel's wishing it was just an affair now. It'd be so much more simple. I'm sorry.
Hey, Rachel. I'm glad you're here, Chloe.
Of course.
Oh, that's it. That's all we're doing?
Hey.
Oh, I have to find something for the light, huh? Cheer up. What's her name? Rachel. That's her name. We have to find a lamp. Something to brighten up the room. And my soul. Sometimes it just feels so dark. Literally, where do I find it, though? Why can't I just take the light bulb from here?
Rachel even knows how to make a dinky lamp look cool.
Is there really nothing? Okay, I still need to find something.
This light needs more light.
I don't know where to get that light from. Oh no. Oh no.
Wonder what I could find around here to brighten up that nightlight.
Honestly, that looks glowy. I mean, oh, something in the emergency kit. Open. There's gonna be like a flare or some shit, right? Is that milk? Oh, it's water. I really like the music. I'm leaving the door unlocked in case you don't have your key. Please come home. Doesn't matter that it's after curfew. Mom, I can't right now. Please. We could at least just explain to our mom. Like, it's not that hard. I like how the controls don't work after I just look at that one thing. It's fine. Oh. I didn't know we had a group chat. Rachel and Chloe, where are you guys? We're at the Tempest cast party. From Dana, from Juliet. I already texted Rachel like 8 times. Hey, I don't think we're making it. Chloe, you should come. Yeah, Chloe, you did awesome, babe. Hey, Chloe, great job tonight. Thanks, I can't. But you were amazing. I'll even admit that Mr. Keaton seemed a little disappointed when I arrived. Seriously, just come. Bring Rachel. Sorry, guys. We could explain a little bit. Hey, something drastic just happened. We won't be able to be there, but thank you. That's all it would take. These people are horrible with communication. I mean, so am I, but like, I'm a little bit better than what they're doing here. God, I hope so.
All ready for Rachel's light show. Better get her attention first.
Turn off all the other lights. If you don't turn off all the other lights, you're stupid! What? Okay. There we go. I can rest in peace now.
Hey. Check it out. It's beautiful. I thought you might like it. I've always loved stars. Why? They remind us there's so much beauty out there, which we almost never see. Because we're blinded by what's in front of us. Exactly. But then I learned the truth. The stars we're seeing have already been dead for millions of years. They're all lies. But that doesn't make them any less beautiful, right? I don't know. If they're not even real, then what's the point? It's all lies. Everything. My entire life. My dad. My mom. If I can even call her that anymore. And that other woman. My real mom. She's the biggest lie of all. I can't trust any of them. I
think you're the only one in the world I can trust. I'll take it. Even if it's only by process of elimination. Good. I wore this bracelet my entire
Are we touching
life.
her boob?
I never even asked why. Never even thought about it. Somehow, I think I always knew. Even when I didn't know. That my real mother was gone.
Yep.
The fact that she's here right now, that she came here for me, I think I need to see her. Is that wrong?
Of course not. But it might be tough to track her down.
Yeah. That's true.
Let's just ask
Luckily,
Frank.
I've got my secret weapon. But what if we can't find her? It's not like I can ask my dad. I have no idea where to start.
I think I know what to do. I'll call Frank and get him to connect us to her.
You do that?
I'll give it a shot.
Of course, even if we know where she is, we need a way to get to her. I can't just ask my parents for a ride.
Don't worry. I've got that one covered too.
You do?
Yep. In fact, anything you could come up with, I'll handle it.
I know you will. But even if we find her, how will I talk to her? What do I say?
After my dad died, I was worried I wouldn't know how to talk to him anymore. But somehow, when we speak, I always know what to say.
When you speak?
In my dreams, he's there. And it's so real. It's almost like it's another part of my life. It used to be the only part that mattered. I've never told anyone about that. Weird, huh? Rachel?
I was just thinking. Maybe I was wrong before. Who cares if the stars are dead? As long as we can still see them, that means they're real. To us. Right?
Right.
Did we fall asleep? These sequences always freak me out. They're so weird to me and they're creepy. At least we can see Chloe in a cute costume again, but... yeah, this is creepy and weird. Let's leave, please.
Dad, I think we're stuck. Hey, maybe you should let me drive. You always do it wrong.
That was one time. When are you going to let it go?
Remember when we used to work on cars together? Those are some of my favorite memories.
Don't you mean my memories? I don't think you remember after you're dead.
Touché. All right, you win. Why don't you go take a look?
You sure?
It's kind of cool, as creepy as it is, you know?
What's wrong? Don't
Her
you
face.
see anything?
Fine. It's the spark plug.
No, that's not it. I just had that replaced.
Isn't improv supposed to be all about yes and?
Yes, and what?
Dad, stop. None of this is real. You're not real. Rachel's family isn't real. This whole thing, it's all just theater.
Well, you know what William Shakespeare said.
Something about the whole world being a stage, so might as well act the fuck out of it.
Nailed it.
But I don't want to be an actor. I just want to be myself. Give me a break.
Well, maybe there's a reason we pretend. Maybe the lies we tell each other are less horrible than the truths we keep hidden.
Wow. That's pretty dark, Dad.
Where do you think you get it from? There's my cue.
Dad?
Relax, sweetie. It's all pretend, right?
Right.
Just a bit of stage magic. Floodlights, sound effects. Chloe, look at me. Look at me, sweetheart. It's going to be okay.
Dad!
Jesus. Fuck you, Victoria. I'm assuming that was Victoria. That's what I'm talking about. That is emotion. That is gut-wrenching. That is almost borderline upsetting. I think Chloe is the redeeming thing for me for Life is Strange Before the Storm. Because, like, yeah, Rachel's cool, and it's good to kind of get to know her, I guess. To kind of have, like, a personality to put to the face of the missing person posters that we saw in Life is Strange 1. But, like, I'm just not impressed with her story right now. I hope it gets better. But, like, 2 episodes in, I'm not sure I have that much hope. I think Chloe is what makes Life is Strange Before the Storm good for me, because as of right now, it's not that Rachel's ruining it per se. I mean, the pacing problems are, but I don't think I'm a huge fan of Rachel's storyline. I definitely like almost everything with Chloe, though, you know? Even when it was like the end of, or like the middle of episode 2 and I was like bored out of my fucking mind, like I still had fun. So I think it's just Rachel's entire like character development plot. I'm just like, but in such a short amount of time, like the scene with her dad just can put me through so many emotions. All of the scenes do, and it's just, that one was really creative and really well done. I'm not gonna have anything to say in my reflection because I just keep saying it all in this episode instead. Fuck! Like with the blood and the actual train, when he said it was just gonna be effects, like it really made it jarring, you know?
Wait, what the shit? Has someone been going through my room? Doesn't seem like Mom. She wouldn't leave a mess like this. Wait. David? That motherfucker. Whatever. I don't have time for this shit. I've gotta help Rachel.
She has really small feet.
I saw Sarah leaving Frank's RV.
Sorry.
He might know how to find her. Plus, he likes me. And he owes me one from yesterday. I can do this. Come on, dude. Pick up.
Price, I got your collector's fee. Coming to get it?
Hey, Frank. I was actually gonna cash in for a favor instead. What do you say?
Never run out of crap, do you? What's the problem?
I need to find that woman from yesterday. Sarah. Frank?
What the hell for?
Something important. Can you help? I'm trying to help a friend. It would mean a whole lot to her.
The girl with you at the mill?
Yeah.
Meet in the junkyard in 2 hours.
Sweet. Thanks, man. You're a real...
Knew it.
That went well, I guess. What am I getting myself into?
Another thing I really like about Life is... I'm not going to have anything for a review. I'm just saying it all in this episode instead. Another thing I like about this is the fact that we get to see kind of how much a dick David was. Because, like, by the end of Life is Strange 1, I was convinced that David was a fucking angel sent from the heavens, and we just treated him like shit. That is not the case. He was a real asshole. A caring asshole, but an asshole nonetheless. So I'm really glad that we get to see Chloe's perspective, because by the end of Life is Strange 1, I was ready to be like, Chloe, you're such an asshole. He did love you. Like, why are you being such a dick? And the truth is, David was a dick first. So, or maybe not a dick first, but they were like both equally dick. That's not what I meant to do with my hands. They were both equally kind of horrible, but it's good to see kind of how unjust he was to her, because I'd kind of forgotten. When we started Life is Strange Before the Storm, I'm like, it's our baby! It's David! It's David fucking Manson! And now I'm realizing, oh yeah, he is kind of a dick, because like, I just kind of left that with thinking, oh, he's the sweetest baby ever. He's our child. We can adopt him along with Nathan and Kate and Daniel and Sean, and we can just adopt everyone. It's fine. And then I'm glad it's giving us a little more perspective on, he searches her room. He doesn't approach this entire thing well. So I think it's just a really good reminder, and I like that they've just brought that perspective to me.
Okay, I've got 2 hours to kill.
A shower would be fucking amazing.
Alright guys, I'm going to end this one here. I know we didn't... I'm sorry if some of you are frustrated that we didn't get through a lot in this episode, but I will try to put one out this weekend to try to make it up to you guys for the fact that I pretty much just talked for like 40 minutes straight and ranted, and only played like probably like 30 minutes maybe. I don't know. I feel like that was the ratio that just happened. But I still had a lot of fun and I really enjoyed this time, so that like maybe you guys can get to know me a little bit better from everything that I've said and my perspectives. Also, I'm really enjoying it, and I hope that I offered something fresh when you were watching this, because I feel like most of you are very familiar with this story already, so I hope it wasn't too annoying. If you got to the end of this, thank you so much. I have a question for those of you who stayed this long. I want to know what your guys' favorite play or musical or performance of any kind or whatever is, or your favorite show that you've been. It could be like a concert, or it could be a show, or it could be like a play or musical, whatever. Like, tell me what your favorite is, your absolute favorite performance of almost any kind. Just let me know in the comments. I love reading it. And until the next episode, I hope you guys have a great day. Bye guys.